r/confession. I sent my friend to the hospital by giving him way too much caffeine. When I was 17, I threw a party. We decided to take shots of garbage concoctions from the fridge. Every last one getting nastier, I decided to make it a lot worse. I knew he would survive. I googled how much caffeine would kill a man. I asked him if he was sure that he wanted to take this shot. It had 2,000 milligrams of caffeine and foam on the top of it. He took it. I told him to drink a lot of water. He didn't drink that much. He was looking fine for the first several minutes, but then he sat down and started looking off to the distance with an intense stare on his face. He got a ride to the hospital. I asked if he wanted a ride, but he insisted that his sister can drive him. I apologized right after and asked how it went. He said he was fine. He got in 4. I remember him telling me that the nurse asked him if your friend tried to kill you. Extra, I am 21 now. Last week, I have been scoping out my lurking feelings of regret with the help of the voices, and took nearly the same dose I gave him, roughly 10 milligrams per pound of body weight. I saw a visual of my friend pointing out exactly how much caffeine to take. I took 1,800 milligrams of caffeine. The first 3 hours went by nervously. I thought I was going to die a couple of times, laughed a couple of times about how easy it was. But at the 3-hour mark, I started to hallucinate a very vivid and surreal reality. Looked like heaven, thank God. I got an impending sense of death. My heart felt like it was pumping steaming hot slush. Water was not enough. I took some ibuprofen. I felt okay afterwards. My heart was weakened for the next couple of days. I felt horrible for what I had done to him with a new perspective. I feel like shit still. My first 2 tattoos on human skin, other than my own, were on 2 13-year-old children, not mine. I am one of those ill-advised deviants, 41F, learning to tattoo from YouTube videos on an Amazon tattoo machine, although I've worked hard to make sure sanitization comes first because I've seen the aftermath of infected tattoos, and I bought some good quality black ink separately. I mostly got the machine because there are so many small, simple tattoos I want to get. I would rather save my money doing the simple ones myself and getting the bigger, more complex ones professionally done. So my intention was not to really work on other people. I started on practice skins and finally felt comfortable trying one on myself last week. It turned out fine, but I had trouble getting the depth right, and I mentioned this to my friend. She offered to let me practice on her, so we made arrangements for me to come by Friday. I showed up Friday with all my supplies, and, as I was setting up, 2 of her kids were sitting around watching me. She came in and told them, what did I say? They jumped up and ran to the laundry room, so I laughed, asking how'd you manage to get those kids to do laundry? There are 5 of them, so the laundry really sucks. That's when she told me, she made a deal with the 2 oldest kids, both 13, that if they did the laundry they could each get a tattoo. You guys. My jaw was on the floor. I never ever thought I'd be in a position where I was faced with the prospect of giving 2 children their first tattoos. These kids love me, so I didn't want to be the asshole to tell them no, and in my state it's apparently legal to tattoo minors with the parents' permission. I don't think I've ever Googled something so fast. Then, their mom, my friend, decided to cook dinner and had them go first. So the first and second tattoos I did on anyone other than myself ended up being on 13-year-old children. One of them got a cross on his leg and the other got her first initial with a cross together on her stomach. They turned out okay, thankfully they were simple, and the kids were troopers and didn't cry or anything. But I feel really guilty knowing they're going to have to live with these mediocre tattoos for the rest of their lives. Then, today, my worst nightmare happened. The girl texted me letting me know her friends loved her tattoo and now they all want one. Now I'm having to tell her no, I'm not tattooing another literal child, even if their parents say it's okay. I'm not trying to go to jail for this. I'm pretty sure the charge for tattooing a minor is written like unlawful penetration or something too, so I'm extra not trying to get charged for this. I am kind of upset with my friend for putting me in this position, but I guess if she's fine with it then I need to get over it. It just felt so wrong. I still take showers with my brother. Going with a throwaway cause some friends know my Reddit account. Me and my brother, 15M, both have separate rooms that are connected by a shared bathroom between them. We each have a door that leads into it from our room. This is a pretty common thing in a lot of houses that I've seen, but ours has a weird detail. The bathroom has a big walk-in shower with 2 shower heads. As in one for each person. 3 feet apart, with no dividers or anything. When I think about it, I really don't know who this was designed for. A couple sleeping in separate rooms. I don't know. When we first moved in, my brother and I, twins, were both 9. We got set up in our separate rooms and took showers at different times of the night. Every once in a while our parents would tell us to take a shower together, since we were young and brothers, just to save time if we had to go somewhere. We both thought it was embarrassing at first, but after a while it felt normal. However, we kept on taking them together sometimes when we wanted to save time, even after our parents stopped telling us to. This went on for a while until we were 12. We were both really awkward with puberty and everything, but we had also both just gotten onto the same varsity teams, as well as our swim meets. Since we also went to the same school, that meant that we had the exact same schedule now. It also meant we had a lot of pack to be every day and not much time. So now for the last 3 years my brother and I have taken almost every shower we've had together. It's just become routine and not something I even realize is fucking weird at this point. Whenever we get back from practice we just go to our bathroom, change in front of each other and shower and talk, like nothing's different. On days we don't have practice we get out of bed and into the showers at the same time. Usually even after a run or workout we'll do it together. It's just easier and not something we mind now, so why not? It's honestly also the only time we talk completely one-on-one. I completely get how bizarre the whole deal is. I've only told one of my friends about it, not even the whole thing, just we shower together sometimes, and he reacted like it was full-on freaky Children of the Corn weird twin shit. I mean, he isn't wrong. I Photoshop every photo of my mom. My mom has really had a hard time the past few years. When she entered menopause she gained weight, and no matter how much she works out or what diet she tries she cannot drop it. She is a wonderful person, beautiful inside and out, but I could tell it was really taking a toll on her. So I started, lightly, photoshopping pictures I take of her before I send them to anyone or print them. I just nip a little here and there, slight reshaping. And smoothing out a few wrinkles, nothing drastic, but enough. Since I have started this she has started acting more confidently and has stopped making negative remarks about pictures she is in. She loves being in pictures with everyone again. It has really helped. I have not told anyone and never will.